How do you seem to like Gordian Quest? I love it. Initially when I played Gordian Quest, I was like really, really awestruck by it. I thought it was amazing. Now I'm like starting to see some of the flaws in it. It's not a perfect game, but I think it's really good. And I wish there was a bit more incentive to use some of the other characters. And specifically, like I said earlier, today we're specifically going to try to switch a character out and see sort of how that feels when I've been playing with the same three characters for the entire run. But we discovered just recently in one of the YouTube episodes that I can change out the characters, and then the ones that I have had sitting in the bank have been leveling up passively as I didn't use them. And so we'll try switching one out. We had a request in a YouTube comment to see the Golemancer. And we will say resume here. Good. Oh, and so I do have to go back to town to do that, which is fine. We will do so. Let's come over here. This waypoint. Go to the garrison. Enter. And the guild hall. And so I had thought about... Oh, and I don't have the Golemancer, so we can't. Oh, great. Huh. Right, I forgot we have characters that are not unlocked yet. Damn. And I don't know how to unlock them then. Oh, that's too bad. I'll still do it. I really was like hyped about the idea of trying to change a character out, so I will. And I thought about taking out Ida and replacing her with the Golemancer, but I'm gonna take out Pierre instead. Pierre is cool, but he's more like a buffer for me, like an enchanter or whatever you want to call it. He gives us the time warp, and then he does a bit of damage here and there. I don't think he's a bad character, but I think he's probably my least favorite of the three. So we'll try switching him out. And let's see. I'm not sure how to do this best. I want to bring in Bertram then. This is another character that I am kind of hyped about checking out. So Bertram, if we look at you, you have available skin points 10. So that should be interesting. Can we see your cards? We can. Good. So we have some block, impaling shot, which is his... look at the border, it's like a silver border, which means this is a higher tier card. So one of its better ones. Deal 14 damage and 18 damage if the target is unobstructed, which it doesn't specify what unobstructed means, but hopefully it doesn't mean that if I shoot through my own guys, it will be like obstructed. But I'm sure that if there's an enemy in front of the enemy, or like a barricade or something, then it will do. It will not get the plus 18. So we'll have to test that out to see, can I be obstructing it with my own guys and stuff like that. Dodge, forgot, far shot. And the prime shot is one of his mechanics, where we would try to boost that with arrow cards that we play first, and then when we use a prime shot, then we get that bonus. So like this one here, improved ammo, no. This is for a turret, and we have the turret build with him. That's right. Artillery commander build. He's got tumble, move to any cell in your lane, row or lane, discard 1, draw 1, gain 10 critical. Limited, okay. Pretty good card. Got the heavy arrow down here. Next prime shot deals 10 extra damage if there is one row between you and target. One row. Enfeeble. So you want to be in the middle for that, and you are. Good. Apply one enfeeble. All allies in target's lane gains 6 guard. Okay, and shift. And so he's supposed to deploy these turrets. Yeah. Now, the thing is, I might want to take some items from Pierre to give him. I think I will. The UI in this game is probably one of my biggest gripes with it. It's like kind of weird. Is there a more efficient way of unequipping? Ah, unequip all items, for example. Yes, there was. Like right in the middle of the screen. Cool. So headgear, he is very what? Got a lot of agility-based items, and then a little bit of strength, no intelligence. Okay, so like intelligence from the headgear here seems like a bad idea. This one is intelligence-based and he cannot use it. Intelligence and intelligence, okay. So far so bad. Here's some dexterity boots, very nice. We'll equip those. He's got a weapon already that I gave him earlier while he was in the bank. It's specifically for his type. Max channel charges is kind of bad for him. I suppose it's still a nice discard. Yeah. Here's dexterity and lightning resist. Spell attack damage. It's not a bad ring in general. Okay, and belt. Plus what dexterity. Give him the leaf thing and the health vial. Calling it a night. No worries, have a good night. Frago Tutti. It's a very interesting name. I hope I'm saying it right. So, now we've looked at his stuff. I want to see Kudo, for example, has some intelligence-based stuff. So maybe I can like give him the hat instead. Yeah, see, this is fine. And then, is there a quick way to look at? No. So then I have to come. Maybe we could do like this here. Heroes here. Bertram, you get that hat instead. Then if we're looking at, we're missing a chest piece. Intelligence. This is not like a special one, so he might as well use the other one. You can use that. We're using a hand slot. Strength, AP, chaos resist. Strength. Okay, so yeah, she likes intelligence, I think, as well. It's fine. There. And then he can equip those. And now he's got a full set of equipment as well. Good. The shift for him, I don't think he needs that. I might go with improvise. And then now we got to level him up, which will take a little while here. So it has to be done. Hey, and we will head for the tier 1 talents art. So that's for the stat point here. And he likes dexterity the most. Then I think we give him more dexterity in there. Initiative is important, but he gets that from having high dexterity in the first place. One extra max card draw. Oh, I can't get this at all. The Curio attachment is, or attunement, one of my favorite talents. I think we'll go with that for now. My senses grow keener. Cool. Then learn a skill. Probably going for learn a skill. His health is 30. We could go to increase that. Skill rank. I think I'll aim for some health. And then the skill here. Essential skills focus on the construction of automated field weapons to turn the tide of battle. I think I will attempt to focus on that more. So we can gain turret. Turret gains critical. Direct turret. Okay, so turret gains critical. The turret will focus on target in the next attack. Turret will focus on targeting the next attack. So you target an enemy specifically, and then it says turret singular. No, there's no turrets. So now I'm wondering, maybe we can't even have 2 turrets on the field. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Emergency upgrade is a higher tier card. Turret takes damage equal to 25% of its maximum health and gains 10 guard, 1 armor, and 31 critical. Emergency upgrade. So it takes damage, but gains guard, 1 armor to keep the guard for a little longer, and then critical. 31 critical for 2 action points. And protection upgrade. Every alternate round, ward grants all adjacent allies plus 5 guard at the start of the round. Ward upgrade expend. Improves or buffs a ward unit. I do not know what this means, but that does sound pretty cool. Ward grants all adjacent. So ward. Maybe ward is a thing that I need to be aware of. Can I choose not to choose a thing here? No, no, I can't. I'm wondering if we have a ward, or if turrets are considered wards, or is this a thing that we deploy? I don't think so. It is a construct. I think I need to try that out. That sounds good if it does what I hope it does, which is to put a ward on the field. Let's see. Trapper, Sentry 2. Here's the tier 1 talent socket there. Oh, and he add 2 stat points here. Trapper is not bad, but that requires me to have movement. Talent socket here with his double stat point there. It's nice if we can get the double stat point and the talent socket on each one of these boards. And they feel, oh, here they're the closest to each other. I could get with 3 levels, I could get to the talent socket and get the stat point. Here they're kind of far apart. It's 4, and we also get the sentry. That's fine. So here. Accept that, and then get that double stat point on dexterity. I think we just focus dexterity with him. Then the Sentry 2, which is another card here. There's the protection upgrade again. Another Sentry turret. And man turret, passive. Turret deals 6 more damage if you're standing behind it. Oh, and I was gonna stand in front of the turrets, I think, mostly. Interesting. At the start of the round, ward grants 1 haste to random allies. Ward upgrade. Haste is extra action points. Only 1 upgrade of each type can be active at a time. This is kind of nice, though, if you're standing behind it. But that doesn't work with his heavy arrow. But I could just remove his heavy arrow from the deck. I think I will. I think I like that. Now I gotta see, can we look at the pool here? Is Ward a card that I need to play? Sentry Ward. Construct a Sentry Ward. I see. Support yourself and allies. So I have ward upgrades. And I would need to have the Sentry Ward in order to use that. I see. Okay, so I don't think we can use the protection upgrade at all at the moment. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. Unlock this one to upgrade a skill. And I do want to upgrade a turret here. This is 2 extra damage. And here they just become higher rank, which we've seen that for the animal summons, that upgrading them was a huge value. So again, effective against groups or effective against single targets. I think I prefer single target focusing generally here. Go for that. That's always useful. And then the talent, of course. Is there a turret focused? Quick step, no. Think about the max card draw. No. We can apply extra half the dexterity bonus to intelligence, for example, would be kind of nice. And then I can get the curio attachment later. That is kind of cool. More intelligence means more resistances, and then we get another skill grid. No double stat point on them. Refine. Remove a skill from your deck. Gain 2 respec points. That is kind of nice, I won't lie. Skill mastery. It's important. Here. And there. Refine. Skill mastery. Talent socket. And refine. Okay, so they're like right here bundled together. And I could come in from this side. So like think, and one sharpshooter's upgrade is fine here if we can get it. Cancel. I might want to put it here. Yeah, we move for refine to get skill mastery and another talent socket. I like that idea. So we remove a skill from the deck, and I think we are going for a block. To get 2 respec points. They're going to be higher value later in the game, as I understand it. And the mastery. It's hard when I haven't played the character at all, but like if I did it with... I read this search thing before, and I don't like it. 35% chance to gain 1 AP on use, and you play them this one at a maximum of 1 time per combat, and then there's only 35% chance that it does anything. Skill is no longer limited. Skill costs SP instead of AP. The turret. Oh. That's cool. That could backfire, but I can see how that's really cool. And I can, in some scenarios, I will be able to place both turrets in the same round, which I think would be very valuable. Okay. Very interesting. No more skill points available. Let's hope that I didn't fuck up his build too much. And then we'll go out into the wild, I think. Let me see here. Nothing new to buy in the shops here, I think. Nothing there. Spell attack damage. No. And salvage. Good enough. So we teleport back out here. Silver Keep gates. And move on. Oh, I didn't finish it up. One last thing to do before we go into fights is to edit the deck here and take out cards. So the heavy arrow cannot be removed. Because it's from the quiver. Oh. We could have gotten an insert that removes the heavy arrow from the quiver, like a socket thing. We shouldn't use the protection upgrade. We won't be using the block up there. Paling shots. Now we're down to what, 15? Tumble is nice. Fast shot. Maybe I don't need the improvise when I have the sentry turret. Lots of stuff coming from equipment, which is actually kind of annoying. Far shot. I kind of want to... I'm going to add the protection upgrade in just to see if I can do anything with it. I suspect we won't be able to, but I need to see it in play. Maybe we'll skip the man turret for now. And a dodge or a far shot. Yeah, impaling shot, this them being unobstructed. If the turrets can obstruct me, then we also have a problem with that. I don't know. Tumble, I'll leave it in. So 15 cards is too many. Let's target a turret. Next attack, only one attack does 18 more. Okay, then I would prefer having a far shot over that, I think. Okay. It's important to draw the turret in the first round. Let's take out a dodge. It's risky, but okay. 12. Explore. Traveling merchant. A merchant, turn merchant well guarded by grizzled mercenaries. Sure what that means. Ah, it hit me. Okay, I didn't think it would. Oh, it didn't hit me. Nice. Attached skills will not be added to your deck for 15. Purchase that. And another. And for 15, I'll buy another. When used, grants 4 immunity. Immunity prevents the next X debuffs you would receive. 40. Noxious grenade applies poison. Oh, an attack consumable. We haven't had those before. Recall for 52. Okay, so they cost what they usually do. We can buy a strength rule. We can always use more of those, I think. Do we have strength slots available? We do. Plenty. Now they're a little expensive. The recall rune is so good though. A sage head grants dispel. Plus we get 1 channel for every debuff removed. Ooh. That is a good card. If we had a channel build. Fade to Shadow. Move to any cell in the back row. Gain 6 card. Draw 1. It's a good card. For 30. I will buy that even if I don't need it right now. Sacred Mirror. Unstable artifact. This costs Renown. A random hero gains 1 respec point. Activation effect gain 3 random white runes. Okay, purchase and purchase. Files for 10. I feel that that's pretty cheap. I don't remember if they cost more normally, but I think they do. Increase SP gain from playing cards by 6%. Damn. Wide swing with cleave for 2. Okay. That was a nice shop. But this one costs 9. I'm gonna buy 1. Oh, for 3 fate, I could have gotten a relic token. I think I got a splinter in my finger. I digress. Okay, that's good enough. Very nice shop. So, Bertram. Cover fire. All allies in target's lane. Target's lane gains 6 guard. Enfeeble Feeble does 30% less damage for the next 2 rounds. Okay, that is honestly pretty good. But let us click here, apply a void rune. And we want to find cards now that do damage. We have the sustaining strike here, pitchfork here. What does this rune do? Power. Attach skills gain a rank. But that makes it 12. If I put in the recall, that makes it 12.